Hello and welcome. Today I'm gonna be playing Timberborn. So this is a game being developed by Mechanistry, and I think this is their first game. I can't see any other game on their page on Steam. And they made this game, it's still in development. And what's this game about? Let me read the description on their website. Timberborn is a city building game about lumberpunk beavers. So I think it's about a world where beavers are more evolved and they now started building cities and machines, and you control them. I already played it. I played through it. This is just a demo, and it's a limited demo. And they will be releasing an early access somewhere in 2021. But this demo is something you can play, in the meantime, while it's still not an early access. So you can choose different beavers. So that's going to be part of the game. In this demo, you can only choose one. So the beavers of the Moria. Free spirits by nature, they specialize in surviving the most desolate land through sheer determination. They lack unique characteristics of their distant full game cousins. So they are just basic beavers. And these guys are more... science-based, so they are more machine-based beavers. Let's choose this one, because you can choose another one. And you can choose between two maps. I'm gonna do the canyon, let's do that one. So this is it. These are the beavers. If the game looks terrible, it's because of my PC. I have it on the lowest setting because I have a terrible computer. I really have a terrible computer, so I have it on the lowest setting. But, it still looks good. In my opinion, it still looks good. So these are the beavers, and we don't control them. What you do is you give them jobs, and those jobs, they will work those jobs. And, and it's up to you to build the proper stuff so they can do their jobs and get their needs fulfilled. So that's what I'm going to start with. One really important thing in life is water. Let's start building a pump, which is going to pump water. And, very important. So that's the first thing that we're going to build. And like I said, you need to give them jobs. So you already have a few basic buildings in the beginning. You have a builder's hut. So these employ builders. They will build stuff like roads and a water pump. And they also have a lumberjack here. So, what do lumberjacks do? They cut trees. So, we can assign some trees to be cut. Let's just cut everything. Why not? Because, we're gonna need the lumber. Also this part. And then one last thing we also need is a place to store the wood. So we already have a warehouse, but the warehouse does not store wood. We need a log pile. So I'm gonna also build a log pile. Let's build a road like this. And then I'm gonna build it here. And what I also can do is I can build a second lumberjack flag. Because as you might see, this one doesn't reach all the way back. So if you build a second one, it will cover this area as well. So the building takes some time. We can increase the amount of workers. And you can see your beavers here. So we got 7 adults, 4 children. 11 of them are homeless, so we can also build them some homes. And one of them is unemployed. So we have one more worker slot that we can fill. And you can also fast forward. Which I actually should be doing. So let's fast forward a little bit. I'm not going to put it on the highest speed because, like I said, my computer is crap and then the game starts to lag really, really badly. So I don't want to do that. Actually, I want this to be a high priority. Let's make this also a high priority. And to build the water pump, we need some logs. So we need the lumberjack and we need the log pile. You see here that they start cutting. So we need this stuff. I'm actually, should I destroy this? You know what? I'm gonna keep it up. I'm gonna decrease that one to 1. Also decrease this one to 1. And now it's nighttime. They don't work at nighttime. So we will wait until it's day again. And after we build a water pump, we can start with farming maybe. Yeah, let's start farming. Okay, there we go. We built our water pump and another beaver will start working in here. We will start pumping water. So the water need of our beavers is also fulfilled. Let's also build some water tanks. I think that's smart. Let's just build 2 of them over there. And after those are built, we can start our next project again. So we got one of our water tanks built and that will start filling up. So we always have a reserve. That's always nice. And the next thing we can start doing is we can start building a gatherer's flag actually. A gatherer's flag, what that will do is it will create a place where a beaver can work. And that beaver will start collecting berries. So you see that there are blueberries over here. And they will start collecting blueberries. That's really cool. And there we go. That's our blueberry collecting beaver. Also very cool. So I'm happy with that as well. And then, let's see. We can also build a farm. So that's what I'm also going to do. I'm going to build a farm over here. I think this is a good space to build a farm. We can also maybe immediately build a grill. And what you can do is you can farm carrots and potatoes. And you can immediately eat the carrots. But you need to grill the potatoes. So you can't immediately eat potatoes. But they are more nutritional and it will make the beavers happier. So I'm going to farm both. So we built our farmhouse. And now what we can do is we can designate some land to be farmed. So these are going to be carrots. And I'm going to make these potatoes. So now they will start farming. And there's going to be our farm. And then the next important thing is this inventor's hut. So there are a few things that we can research. And how do you research? You have an inventor's hut. A beaver will start working here. And he will start accumulating science points. And with those science points, you can unlock different things. And what I want to do is I want to unlock a forester. Because a forester allows you to replant trees. And as you might see, we are lumbering all of this space. And by replanting it, we can, re-lumber it. We can cut down trees again. Otherwise, you're going to get in trouble with lack of resources. And that's something I do not want. So we also got some trees here. I'm also going to designate these to be cut. Because we need as much lumber as possible. The inventor's hut is also done. That is great because now a person will start working here. A beaver will start working here and he will start accumulating science points. And the next thing, so we got the basics up and going, right? We got food, we got water, we got, science. so we can unlock things. The next important thing is the forester, but what's also important is water. Now we have water, so we got a river, water is flowing, but it won't always flow because there's a wet season and there's a dry season. And what we need to do is we need to make sure that we have water in the dry season. So you can do that in different ways. You can build a water pump, you can build a whole bunch of small water tanks and start accumulating water that way, storing water that way. Or what we can do is we can dam this river off. Just like beavers do in the wild, right? They dam rivers off. We can also do that. So that's actually what I want to do. And that's actually the only way to survive. So you need to build dams. If you don't build dams, you won't survive. These are the water sources. So this is where the water comes from. And it goes through here. It goes down here. So that's important that it goes down here. And then it goes all the way down here. It doesn't go down at all. So it goes down here as well. So this is a place where it goes down. And this is a place where it goes down. So we need to build a dam after this. So why is it important that this goes down? It traps the water. So the water can't go back up, right? And if we build a dam after this descension, so where it descends, if we build a dam after it descends, it will stop the water from flowing this way. And because this is elevated, it will stop the water from going that way. So we need to build a dam along this place before it goes down there. Yeah, sure, let's do it. So I want to build it as far as possible so we capture the most water we can. And I think this is a good place because it's only 4 white. So you also have this place, like it's 6 white there. A dam, or this 5 white, by the way. So we need 100 logs. 100 logs is like a lot. That's a lot of logs. So a dam is really expensive, but it is pretty much a must. And what I actually want to do is I want to I want to lower the priority of this dam. Because, like I said, we need the forester. For the forester, by the way, we need 60 science points. We have 12 already, so that's pretty good. But one more thing that we need for the forester is we need planks. So we need to make planks from logs. And how do you do that? Well, we go to wood. There's a lumber mill. And that lumber mill, built it in the wrong place. And that lumber mill will turn logs into planks. And a lumber mill needs a beaver to work in, but it also needs energy. And how do you get energy or power? We can build a water wheel. It's that simple. So we can build a water wheel. I like it there. So I'm gonna build a water wheel there, and we can build some crankshafts or power shafts that can connect this water wheel to this lumber mill. So yeah, so this and this also costs like 50 logs. Also a really expensive building project. There we go, that's the water wheel done. So it's being built. Now it's working. We need to build a power shaft. So the power of the water wheel gets connected to the lumber mill. Let's also do that real quick. There we go. So we also got a beaver that's working in here, and we needed 7 planks. So we are gonna get 7 planks, and we also almost have the science to research the forester. Actually, what we also could do is we could just build like a different lumberjack flag around here, so we can also get this. So, but I like the forester because it replenishes the resources. Instead that we just go further and further and deforest everything, we replenish it. So we got a self-sustaining village. So we got 7 planks, so I'm gonna turn that one off. We don't need that thing anymore. And so we already got 1 dam built. Okay, so there we go, that's 60 science points. And now I'm gonna build this. And, you know, I'm just gonna build it around here. What it also can do is it can plant berries. And it will, so I wanna also plant some berries over there. I think it can reach it. Yeah, it looks like it can reach it. We're gonna make this high priority. And let's just get it working, man. Let's just get it working. And I'm gonna reduce these guys to 1. Now I have 2. Okay, cool. And now we can designate an area where they can plant trees. So this place is all tree space. So you're gonna, let's also build it over here. Right. Make it green and luscious, man. Make it green and luscious. So this place is gonna be an area for trees. I think there's like a little bit of overkill. We don't need that many. We also don't need this many, I think. Just gonna get rid of this. And now we can start building houses. So I need to find an area. Or should we first wait for the dam to be built? I think that's a good plan. Let's first build the dam. So I did a few things. I moved the carrots over here. And now this is a new carrot farm. So we got a little bit of space to build it here. And I also built a new log pile. Because apparently the log pile also has reach. And I had to build a second log pile. So this one reaches the dam. And now the dam is starting to get built. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plan in the houses. Not build them yet, but just plan them in. And then after the dam is built, we can start building the houses. And what I want to start with is a campfire. So this is a leisurely place. And this is the place where the beavers can socialize. So they're evolved enough to socialize and stuff like that. That's pretty cute, actually. I like that. Here. I want to build 2. Let's just future-proof it immediately. And I'm not going to build this one, actually. So I'm going to pause that one. And then, you know, once we get some houses built, we can unpause this one. So we're just planning it in right now. And we don't need to build this all immediately. So I'm gonna build some houses. And we need just 4 because we have 10 beavers and every house can house 3. And you also have a priority system. So I put the dams on high priority, so all the resources and manpower will be reserved for those dams. And once the dams are built, the lower priority buildings are going to be built. And these are just normal priorities. So the dams will be built first before they start building this thing. So the beavers did start building a house. They really want to live in houses. They also built a campfire. So I paused them so they won't build it. Let's also build some roads so they can walk around. And, you know, we're almost done with the dams. Almost. And it's not even dry season yet. So this, the previous times that I played, it went way worse. It was like, there were like way too many close calls. I just finished it on time. And, you know, you see dry season approaching. So the timer is ticking. And once this timer is done, dry season will be here. And once the dry season is here, you know, all the water will go. So you will see that this place will go dry, except for this area because we dammed it off. And let's build houses first, so they have a place to live. And hopefully, now that they have houses and they have a place to socialize, they're gonna have aesthetics, or the place is gonna look aesthetically pleasing. They have food. Hopefully they will start making babies. That's the goal. And once they make babies, we have more beavers that can work, and that's a way we can expand, you know. And also, what I also can do is we can build a platform, and what we can do is we can start building like a bridge over to the other side. Maybe we can also build like some stuff here. Oh, there we go. So first, baby beaver. Can you also see him? Is this him? Yeah, this is him. So our first baby beaver. Hello to this world. Hello to this village. Oh yeah, and also we are in the dry season. I didn't even notice it. But the water has disappeared. This water is still going because it's trapped in here. And this water will also slowly deplete because we're pumping it away. And I think the trees and things like that are also using water. But like a water wheel is stagnant, so it won't produce any power. And this water has also disappeared. And once the dry season is over, it will come back, and then the water will start flowing again. So the dry season is over, and there's the water. It's slowly coming back. And another thing about this game that's also pretty cool is that you can build buildings on top of each other. So we built a bridge, a cool bridge, and what we can do, maybe I was thinking about it. So there's this area, right? And it's a riverbed, so a river can be built, so water can flow through here. And what we could do, maybe, is we could build like a dam here. And there are these barriers that are blocking it. So after we build a dam here, we can blow up these barriers. And once we blow up these barriers, water will start flowing. And if we build a dam here, water will stop here. So we can store a whole bunch more water. I think that's a good idea. So I built like a few things to get this dam construction up and going. I built like a log pile. I built a builder's flag, but nobody's working in here because the houses are way too far away. So I need to build some houses over here, and also like a campfire. So a lot of stuff that I still have to build to get this dam working. So I don't think we're gonna do that in time. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm just gonna build like a whole bunch of places where we can store some water. And I'm just gonna build like a few more water pumps. Let's build one water pump over here. Yeah, let's build like one more over here. Yeah, just 3 water pumps. I think that's enough. Because I don't think, we're gonna do it in time for the dry season. So I don't want to force it either. Let's do it this way. So the dry season is also approaching. So we need to really get the water going. Yeah, so people are working here. I want them to work in water pumps. So they can start pumping some water while it's still the wet season. And we can fill all of these storages up. And hopefully we have enough. I really hope so. Otherwise I'm gonna have to make a few more. Let's just make all of these high priority. So we get like a whole bunch of water stored before the dry season approaches. That would be really nice. I really hope so. So the dry season is right now. The water is still flowing, so we still got some time. to fill these storages up, but it's not where I want it to be. I want to way more, to fill these way more up. So let's see, let's hope we will survive. So while this water is still flowing, I'm happy, but it's gonna stop flowing in a while, and it will become dry. Oh, just as you saw there, this water is also gone. So now I hope I stored enough water for us to last through the dry season. I have like a lot of beavers. They kept reproducing and now we have quite a few of them. So they drink a lot of water as well. I hope so, man. Let's hope so. That's the only thing that we can do right now. So what did we build? We built like this tree orchard with a little bit of a lumber area here. Some lumberjack flags, a lumber mill, and then we built like this farm area over here, reached all the way here. This is our first housing complex with like a whole bunch of water, small water tanks up on the roofs. And then this is the second water complex. I mean the living complex. So you see, you know, it's really thriving. So, and this will keep, building, and this will keep expanding. And as you might see, we are also building a dam over there, slowly but surely, and we're officially out of water. So hopefully they will be able to survive the last 2 days without water. I hope so. Maybe some of them will die. I hope not. That would be, that I wouldn't want that. But the dry season is almost over. Please, please, this last day without anybody dying, please. I beg of you. Please, can we do this? Can we do this? Please. Please, the beaver god, the wood god, the wooden god. And they're all hungry as well. Oh no! Oh, we are out of food as well. Will they die? The beaver will die. We're out of, oh no. I messed up. I messed up big time. But that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because that's the end of the demo. That's the end of the demo. So the fact that they're all gonna die of hunger is not my problem. The demo is only 2 cycles, so you have 2 wet seasons and 2 dry seasons, and if you survive those, you win that, you win the demo, or you complete the demo, and I did it. Anyway, it's a really fun game, you should try it out. There's also a different map, the first map, this is the second map. You should try it out, it's really fun, it's hard as well, so, definitely recommend it, and I can't wait for this game to be released. It looks like a really good game. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a like. Please also subscribe. And leave a comment. Don't forget to leave a comment. Comments really help with the algorithm. And thank you guys for watching again. And I will see you guys next time.